You will see, if you go on Alibaba, you will see advertisement for PizzaForno machines. Again, once you start to go through the links and you actually do possibly reach out to somebody or somebody responds back to you, this is then what it gets sort of reverted to is now, yeah, we don't have a PizzaForno machine. That's something similar to now. This is what we have. Hi all, Andrew Cheung, Chief Operating Officer of PizzaForno. Today it's just comparing more or less PizzaForno pizza machine ADL to a Chinese competitor slash knockoff. One of our licensees, existing licensees, did purchase this machine before getting into PizzaForno, thinking that this was the route to go. After receiving his machine, about 6 months to almost about 12 months a year, he finally received it. Didn't work the way that he needed to. Actually never even powered it on. Couldn't even get it powered on. More or less, couldn't figure it out. Reached out multiple times. In the end, it got him to come over to sort of the PizzaForno side, which then, after a few conversations, it led to that individual becoming a licensee and now owning 3 machines. What we ended up finding out from then the PizzaForno machine to the competitor, the knockoff, was it starts with a step up transformer. It takes 120 volts and actually drives it up to 220, as opposed to where our machine's running on a 208, 220 and just running constant, way more energy efficient on our side as compared to now trying to convert power and constantly run it. From there, you know, it starts with just overall approvals, UL program to ULC, and not one of these being a ULC approved component, which means that, you know, it would be extensive work in order to just change all the components in order to then be complying with North American standards. Electronical board side, to bring you back over here, again, to start with approvals on this, from the wiring to the breakers to the transformers, everything would need to be more or less gutted to then be UL stamped, which is right off the bat, the comparison from our machine to this machine is we've already done all that. From that point on, then getting into exactly how it works, how it's heating. Again, similarities, yes. Electronical arm automation goes up, pulls out the box, does the same types of things of ours, but sales safety switches within our machine to the competitors here. Box jams happen, mishaps, notifications are sent on our machine as compared to this, there is no notifications. Besides from that, I mean, you know, for it to constantly, consistently run in the output that we get out of our machine compared to this, I couldn't even compare that because, again, we don't even know where one of these are, if it's actually up and running. And at the same time, everything that we've done in order to try to see how it works, we've got as far as it going into the oven and not coming back out. Getting into sort of the touch screen, you know, smaller panel, gives you the same options as into how many pizzas you want, but again, language barrier, things of that sort that you'd have to work around in order to get this to sort of comply with North American standards. You know, again, so speaking about our licensee that did have this machine before getting into PizzaForno, reached out numerous times, tried to, you know, talk to the other end as to who he bought it off of, and just kept getting kind of dead ends. Wasn't really getting the responses that they needed. So it just goes to the level of sort of service that we also do provide on the PizzaForno side, where you are talking to people that are individuals that are experienced at working with the PizzaForno machine and how it works, the support, the 24/7 that we're able to provide, the 6 years of R&D that we've done and proven and tested for us to understand how it works, for us to be able to then have that 99% uptime compared to, again, you don't know who you're calling, you don't know who you're reaching out to, and if you are getting a hold of somebody after numerous times, what that support level is. Our licensee told us, more or less, they told him he has to go for training, he has to do all these things, and when he tried to set that up, he still got dead ends. Wasn't able to even actually get that training that he was looking for, which, again, full circle, just came to PizzaForno and now has 3 machines. Within a few months of him becoming a licensee, 3 machines, we support him, we provide product from start to finish. We've just provided the whole picture. You know, he doesn't get a pizza with this, doesn't get boxes. He was told that, you know, he can reach out to a pizza manufacturing company, reached out to a pizza manufacturing company and didn't even get any pizzas for this. It's a 6-inch that more or less is gonna fit into this, 6 to 7 inch. It's on a tin. It's more of a deep dish kind of style that would go into this. And, you know, compared to, again, the PizzaForno side. This pizza does come out of the box. We're now, you know, getting into health and safety. What does that lead into compared to now the PizzaForno side, where the pizza always stays in the box? You know, that's another standard that we did achieve, which is the NAMA approvals, right? NAMA then considers that, you know, we don't have splash zones and things of sort because the pizza never comes out of the box. When, in this case, where the pizza does come out of the box, to get even NAMA standards, health and safety authorities standards, it's a whole nother ball game. 6 years of what we've done in order for licensees now to purchase our machine and have it up and running within a few hours of getting their machine, as compared to where do you even start with this? Electronical parts, components, going back to some of those things, you know, looks tech savvy, has the same kind of features as I mentioned of an arm moving up and down, but ultimately the longevity of what you're looking at, you know, $5 motors, sort of, you know, these are what's coming in your kids' toys, you know, not, again, trying to put them completely down, but it's literally what it is. You know, little $5 motors, little $5 sensors. These are literally, if you open up your kids' toys at home that are being made in China, it's literally the same components as what you would see. Little drivers, if I could get it to sort of work for us, we can maybe see what we're doing. You know, it moved. Let's see if we can get it to maybe come up to a spot. We're gonna slide this in just to show you guys. As you can see, as I mentioned, the smaller motors, little drives on a threaded rod, you know, similarities, but different where, you know, we're relying on a little bit more of a sensor type of situation and more spring loaded. We didn't overthink it for smaller parts to malfunction. It was a very thought out process. And again, also to manufacturer of ours, ADL, has been at this for now 25 years. So again, here you'll see the differences of what's sort of going on. We finally can get our tray out. That is the sort of 6 to 7 inch tray that I was mentioning. It's kind of more of a deep dish style that would be possibly going into this machine. At this point, we haven't been as successful in getting this pizza to now come back out. Existing licensees that did purchase this machine, they did purchase it on Alibaba. You will see, if you go on Alibaba, you will see advertisement for PizzaForno machines. Again, once you start to go through the links and you actually do possibly reach out to somebody or somebody responds back to you, this is then what it gets sort of reverted to is now, yeah, we don't have a PizzaForno machine. That's something similar to now. This is what we have. And again, it really goes back to, unfortunately, you get what you pay for, right? This may be 10,000 what you may be seeing on Alibaba, maybe even 20,000. I know our licensees that did purchase this did spend $25,000 on this. And to just speak about the support that they got, they were told that they were getting a pizza machine that was gonna run and operate. This was all through the Alibaba sort of webpage portal. And in the end, they got a pizza machine with a fridge, but is it really something that they could use? And I mean, it's sitting in our warehouses because they couldn't get it to work and couldn't use it.